What up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me. This is Pilar's Corner. I am Pilar. And if it's your first time joining, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a place where you can meet yourself where you're at. This is a place where you are loved, you are accepted. This is a no judgment zone. And we sometimes have interviews with people that I love, that people I think are interesting because we're all fucking interesting. Okay. We've all got successes, we've all got failures, and we all got stuff we're working through. Okay. And in this episode, I brought on Emily, she is amazing. Okay. She's a college professor and she specializes in early childhood education. God, I love her for so many reasons, but one thing that you're going to see immediately is her absolutely unapologetic energy and enthusiasm for life and living. She fits zero molds. She is her own trailblazer, and I cannot wait for you to meet her. We talk about all the perks of being a single parent, myself having been one for 10 years, and her now going on 4. We talk about neurodivergence in our children, in ourselves, co-regulation, parenting ourselves through our children. Fuck, we talk about cold plunging, the education system, and especially why it's important that our children be taught consent and the power of autonomy, along with a whole bunch of other bullshit, because we're down to clown, baby. All right. So I hope you enjoy it. I love you. You're amazing. You're awesome. And you got this. Enjoy.
I just am happy I get to be in your existence today.
Oh my God, stop.
It's true though. Like I was so excited. Like this is such a soul fulfilling thing.
I feel like, and I think that's really like why I want to do this is, I mean, yes, I told you about like the fact that there's twice as many male-led podcasts.
Yeah. We
But
have to change that.
we have to change that. I mean,
Yes.
we're not to be the, what is it? When you're an underrepresented group and you gain power, you have a tendency to mimic what you've seen in the groups who have power. And so
Interesting.
even though
I mean,
I'm
that
like,
psychologically makes sense.
yeah,
but
yeah, because that's our model. That's what
yeah,
we're exposed to.
fuck
And
it.
we're like, fuck you. And then
Yeah,
finally when we
literally.
get to the top, we're
Yeah.
like,
You.
you will burn it. And you have like all these like, brand new boys are like, I don't understand. Why does everybody hate us?
The system you were born into.
Yes,
Sorry.
exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry. But yeah, like I that's one is like just trying to create more content that I think that
Yeah.
feels more relatable to like, not just
Yeah.
dads with a ton of extra time on their hands and supportive wives. But
It's wild though that you say that because like at what point do those dads get criticized for having a bunch of extra time? Because
yeah.
when women have a bunch of extra time,
Oh, yeah.
they're lazy. They're
Oh,
taking
yeah.
advantage of their husbands.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
They should be contributing more.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like men can get on podcasts and have all this time.
Yeah, yeah,
and,
yeah.
like,
And be like, oh, wow, you're being so innovative.
yeah, and like, wow, what a involved dad.
You took them to the park?
Yeah, like,
Oh my God, this season? You took them to the park this season?
with a snack.
Oh, you have such a good foresight.
Yeah. And then they look at the wife and you're so lucky.
You're so lucky.
You're so lucky.
And I have to say, I am lucky because Sark does so much, but that's because we had a lot of like every time there was a point of possible contention or I felt uncomfortable, I immediately brought it up
Yeah.
in constructive ways and just
Right.
trying to be like, we want the same thing ultimately. But it is wild to me, and I think we are generally moving in the right direction. But it is wild to me that this is still a thing. Like, and honestly, I mean, biologically speaking, I think we'll never escape certain default mechanisms, and that will always for
Yeah.
lack of a better feeling, set us up for failure. Like, we're
In
always.
a patriarchal society.
Exactly, exactly. I will I mean, but we'll always have to carry the child,
Right.
right?
Right.
So,
But I
I
think of it as an honor. Honestly, I think of it as like
you have 3 kids.
I do.
So you're not like a tourist here. You're not saying that people with 1 child or who have not birthed their own children are
And I'm
just
a
tourists.
single mom.
Yeah. Oh god. How
So,
long have you been a single mom?
well, like single mom and married or single mom.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's facts.
Yeah. Yeah. So forever.
Okay.
12 years. Yeah.
Okay.
But like officially like almost 4, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Do you think it's this may or may not seem like an obvious question/answer, but is it easier now
Yeah.
being a single parent?
Yeah. Because I don't have a man child. Is that
Fact
allowed to say?
facts, facts.
Are you recording this?
Is this happening?
Like,
Is this thing on?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
but honestly though,
yeah.
it's so nice. Like, because not having an angry man in my house completely shifts the dynamic. And actually, like, that was I was just telling my therapist too, like,
Yeah.
one of my intentions going into this year was keeping my space sacred. And I realized how much my space is sacred to me.
I love that.
And like not allowing certain like energies, opinions, things into my space because um as you know, I'm chronically ill too, right?
Mhm.
So I get infusions in my home. I'm literally
Yeah.
doing healing in my home. Like,
Mhm.
I don't need extraneous. Like, I realized that, like, I was joking that I'm right now, like, I have my sacred space and like in my moat I am putting sharks and alligators and like
Yeah,
like
like, you best not.
yes, like no. No.
Yeah,
Until I put the drawbridge down, like,
right.
you will be eaten.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, because, like, it is such a sacred space, and,
Yeah.
like, I, like, realized that, like, the energy in the house completely shifts moments, like, my energy especially, so, like,
Mhm.
if I'm not feeling like my space is being protected, then I feel out of sorts. And so I'm trying to really like hone it. And so not having an angry man in my space,
Mhm.
being a single mom that way
Yeah,
is lovely.
totally.
The children can be angry all on their own.
And they're their own little
Yeah,
universes,
yeah,
they
yeah.
will
Yeah.
do as they can do themselves,
Yes.
right? Like, they can only regulate so much.
I mean, the other day, like Reese was just, she's 11 and a half. So she's got like the preteen hormones.
Yeah.
She's raging, just
Raging.
foaming at the mouth. And I'm just like, I don't even know what over. Like I was like, girl, like what did I do? Like I'm very confused. Like I was like, you know what? Slay queen.
And then she
Stay mad.
get off.
Stay
Get off
mad,
the earth.
baby.
Yes.
Stay mad. And she's like, would you just take me seriously? And I'm like, I am though. I'm like
Like,
literally I'm like, find a box.
hard.
It's cute
It's hard.
in your mind.
Yeah.
You stick that rage in it. You
Yeah.
keep it on the top shelf, like the top shelf tequila.
Yeah.
Okay. It
Mhm,
only
tasha.
comes down for
Exactly.
special moments.
Exactly. Exactly.
The feminine rage
Right.
starts young.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
I
realizing.
love that. I actually love that because, yeah, sort of old mind versus new mind or old
Yeah.
culture versus new culture. And I guess all cultures are newer cultures
Yeah.
that we're living in. But that evolution of taking feelings seriously and giving them
Mhm.
space,
Yes.
it all kind of fits in the same ecosystem you're talking about too, in
Yeah.
terms of like, just like even that sentiment of you realize how it affects you
Yeah.
when your peace is disrupted and how much
Yeah.
it affects you. And that alone, I feel like it's such a simple, obvious
Yeah.
statement when in reality
It's difficult.
it's a
Yeah.
massive, massive statement because
Yeah.
really honoring that moment in
Yes.
saying like this is not okay.
Right.
Right. And
Yeah.
also recognizing like what is happening to
Yeah.
yourself mentally, how it's affecting yourself physically,
Yeah.
and that shit lingers.
It
And
does.
all of that, even just connecting to the fact that you're like, I no longer have XYZ in my house, which was affecting
Yeah.
me. I mean, that I feel like is. is and it's so funny that you say protecting, like, your sacred space.
Yeah.
I've heard so many versions of this already, and it's, like, barely 2026. It's like, "This year, I'm protecting my peace.
Yeah.
I'm protecting my space." I'm like I've even heard, like, "This year, I'm a messy bitch," right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's just like,
yeah,
it's just, like,
yeah,
unapologetic,
yeah.
and I feel like that's the true evolution of what it means to set boundaries because
That's
we
true.
can be in the awareness.
Yeah.
We say, "I'm gonna set boundaries," but that's just the first step.
Well, but it's also, like, it's so much deeper for me, at least for that, because, like, I grew up with, like, no boundaries at all
Right.
and just no space to have emotions, and so, like, as I'm doing this with her, I'm literally reparenting myself. And, like, holding that space for her while the inside of my body's, like, literally, like, just, like, ugh,
Yeah.
like, but
Hurtling into
yeah,
existence.
literally, yeah, like, where I just wanna be like, "Stop." Like, "Stop." And, like, at some point, I have to be like, "Girl, okay, like,
Yeah.
let's regulate together." Like,
Yeah.
that's been a long cry. Let's co-regulate, baby, because, like,
I love it.
yeah,
Co-regulate.
let's co-regulate because your mama can't do this for the next hour. So, like, I'm like, we need to change our scenery. So we literally, like, one day last week, everyone was just like, "Bleh," right? Like that post-holiday, like, what day is it? I don't even know what time it is. There's no schedule anymore. We all got ADHD. Like,
All in a soup.
we're all just like, "Wah," like, right? Autism, we're just the neurodivergence of
Spectrum.
like, yeah. I'm like, "Get in the car. We're going into the beach." So, like, we literally just, like, drove to the beach and
Awesome.
co-regulated with the waves and the sunset, and it was like, "Oh, thank God."
Oh,
Like,
wow.
we just needed, like,
That's amazing.
yeah, so, like, I've learned that too of, like, I don't have to plan everything. Like, what feels right, we're gonna do. So the other day too, we were just like everyone's fine. I'm like, we're walking.
Yeah.
I don't even care if it's a 5 minute walk. I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna go and we're gonna walk. And like if you fight the whole walk,
Yeah.
I'm going to not listen. Like this is equally for you as it is for me. Like I need to do this because like reparenting yourself, like and doing that is nuts. Like it's so much like and then what I realize is when they do go to their dads, I'm so sleepy. Like that hibernation of like, I need to just like the
Yes.
sleepiness is, and then I realize it's because I've made safe space in my home now.
Oh, wow.
So, and when your body feels safe, you can finally get that rest, like that sleepiness. And when like they talk actually about this a lot in complex PTSD people that like the moment you start feeling safe, which I've been really, really working on my internal, like
Mhm.
I'm safe within myself. I can keep myself safe. I don't need anybody else to keep myself safe. And I've
Mhm.
been shown that I'm the only one that can keep myself safe, right? And like I'm in this journey and I'm doing this that I literally have just been so sleepy, so tired, and just like listening to my body of like, we're gonna just exist.
Yeah.
I'm in hibernation. It's winter. Like, this is what the season is asking me to do. Eat my favorite snacks.
What are your favorite snacks anyway?
Oh gosh, it depends, what my hyperfixation is for that.
I love that.
For that, like, month. I don't know, lately, it's been cream cheese, pepper jelly, and crackers. What is that? I don't know.
That's great. Are you like do you consider yourself, like, sensory seeking?
Oh, yeah. So I have very specific blankets too that I have, like
Ladies.
and heat, like, I need the heatedness of it, and then, um, like, I have lately it's so funny, I feel like I'm like, "Look how cave woman I am." I, like, make fire, like, I went
You totally like, "Dude, sit
literally,
down. Let's
yes,
get down to
literally
basics."
made like, I've been making fire, and I'm, like, so proud of it because, like, I make this roaring fire in my fireplace and hearing the crackle of, like, real
Oh,
wood and the smell, like, it's so lovely.
wow.
Like, it feels so cleansing too, like, I'm like, "I gotta throw some Palo Santo in there."
Yes.
Like, just
So
cleanse the neighborhood and my
and
house.
yes, literally.
But yeah, I've just so like sensory wise, I'm definitely a seeker. So like hearing that, having my heavy blanket, like,
Yeah.
doing that has just been like really helpful for me. But
Yeah.
it's interesting how sleepy I've been, and it's, like, making sense now because 'cause I'm like, "Oh, this is my little space." Like,
Yeah.
and I like it.
Yeah,
Like, I
totally.
look forward to going home to my bed.
Yes.
Like, you know?
Yeah.
Granted, now
Which
I'm
is
like, I still have to do things, but, you know? I'm like, "Great, so we can't let this slip into
right,
depression."
right, right.
Like,
Because you actually
we're we're teetering here, but we're gonna keep, you
Yeah.
know? You said to me one time, even if we're, like, falling forward, at least it's forward,
Mhm.
right? And I love that, like, that has stuck with me. And I watched another one of your videos that you were saying to plant seeds right now,
Yeah.
right? Like, that's what we're doing, and so that's what I've been trying to consciously do is, like, just plant some seeds, tend to, like, the garden of which I want to grow.
Yeah.
And I loved that you said that. Like, those 2 things have really stuck with me because I'm like, yeah, like, even if we don't know and it feels like we're falling, it's forward though, like, we're still, like, baby steps. Have you heard the song Baby Steps by Olivia Dean?
No?
So cute. It's like I love Olivia Dean, first of all,
Okay.
she's amazing, but
If I
she's
heard her
just like
music, I probably know who she is.
yeah, but she, like it's just, like, just taking baby steps, like, just she says something like, "Left foot, right foot, baby," like, just keep going, and she says it too, like, even if you're falling forward, it's still forward
Forward.
motion. It's
Yes.
still energy, like and that's my thought, like, I'm realizing how intentional thoughts are such powerful energy.
Right.
Like, I, like, am doing things that I've always wanted to do and just, like, have never, like, been like I'm like,
Yes.
"Guess what? There will never be a right time to start certain things.
Facts.
There's never gonna be a right time to do this." Like
Facts. You give yourself a million excuses of why not.
yeah.
Always.
Mhm.
Always.
Mhm.
I mean, that's honestly, like, why I started swimming in the pool, even though it's literally, no joke, it's in the 50s. It's so
The
cold.
water, yeah.
It's so fucking cold.
Yeah.
Like, you literally can't stay in.
You're like, "I can't breathe."
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. Like, you get in yeah, yeah, totally. Like, it
Uh,
knocks the wind out of you.
yeah.
Um
Which is a good nervous system reset,
Exactly,
but
which is why, and I know there's a lot to be said about, like, the cold plunge, which
yes.
actually I found out that we don't, uh our, like, temperature regulation
Yeah.
system is different from men. So, of course, like, right, you would say, "Obviously,"
Of course.
but the standard that has been set for cold plunge is actually for the male body.
Of
So
course.
it's
Yeah, like
lower, yeah,
yeah.
so it's lower, but for women, we actually don't need to go as cold. We can go, like,
Yeah, like, I mean
we
metaphorically too.
right, literally, and I forgot who it was, but, they were saying that women withstand heat better
Mm,
and men withstand cold better.
like some sort of hunter-gatherer stuff.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right, right, yes, there's gotta be something in that, right? And
Mhm.
also just the fact, like, I mean, there's so much in our body that's, like, that's heat
Yeah.
centered in terms of, like, when you're creating life,
Yeah.
that you're also, storing, you have more fat. We have more
Yeah.
fat percentage than men,
Right.
right?
We
And
make
so
milk that, like, literally grows humans. Yeah.
exactly, exactly, when the milk comes out, it's like, you know what I mean? There's
Yeah,
so
it's
much
the
that's
right
like
temperature.
yes,
Yeah.
there's so much that's nurturing that's happening in our
Yeah.
body, and so we just
Warmth.
withstand heat better.
Yeah.
And so all those benefits to cold plunging for women, actually, if we go too cold, we don't get those benefits.
Mhm.
So it was like 58 basically to
Okay.
62 is actually like the best temperature for women to get like the fat burning, the hormonal
Mhm.
regulation. Because if not, if we go too cold, it creates a shock to the system, and it's
Yeah.
just a shock.
Like a
And
fight or flight
and
kinda thing.
yeah, it can actually create,
Yeah.
more dysregulation because it takes us longer to get back to
Yeah.
stable. Um, so this has been perfect. So I love getting in there, and
Yeah.
the reason I love, because I think everyone can have their own reasons for why they like cold plunging, but it really is this, like, reminder, like, you're alive. Like, that part of your brain
No, it's
that
true.
yeah, that
Yeah.
wants to go, uh, like, "You're gonna die, this is
Yeah.
it, this isn't
Yeah.
gonna work,"
Yeah.
and you get into that spiral motion,
Yeah.
just having some form of, that's why going for a walk really
Yes.
works for people, just like
The
depending on,
grounding of it.
yeah, depending on
Mhm.
what like sensory sensitivities you have, like
Mhm.
it's that version of like changing the channel.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I have to watch, like, I have to start watching media or listening to media by a certain time, or else my
Yeah.
mind starts going. And I have to find, like, the right sort of the mood
Right.
so that I can, because I struggle with emotional regulation. So
Same.
having, yeah, so
Yeah.
having, like, so knowing, like, okay, this is where I want to be at, or this is
Right.
where, like, I know I wanna be there and I can
Mhm.
see it, but I just need help,
Getting there.
yeah, getting there. I pick the show
Mhm.
or I pick the movie
Right.
to kind of help me get in there into that mood.
I mean, that's how I kind of feel. I hope it's okay to say with
Yeah.
cannabis.
Yeah.
Like for me, like the emotional regulation, I felt like I think I read something recently and it was a quote with Sylvia Plath or whatever. It was
Okay.
the writer,
Okay.
author.
Alright. I
She
believe it.
said that I feel so much that even when I feel nothing, I still feel the nothingness of nothing. Yeah. And I was like,
Oh,
literally, I'm
I
like, that's literally
love
like, it was something, I might be butchering it, but it's something along those
Yeah.
lines of like, I feel so much that even in nothingness, I feel the significance of nothingness.
Right.
And like,
That
that's why
hyper
like,
self-awareness.
yes, like,
Yeah.
and being neurodivergent and hyper aware of yourself is like this like
Yes.
mind fuck
Yeah.
of like,
Yeah.
where am I supposed to exist in this space right now?
Yes.
Of, like, not spiraling out of, like, what is my existence? Why am I here? Like, am I spiritually doing what I need to do? Am I, like,
Yes.
following my life path?
Yes.
What is my life path? Like,
Yes.
and how many detours do I get? Like, it's like, and then I recently, like, was looking at something that was, like, viral that was, like, the GPS never tells you that, like, you took a wrong turn, it just reroutes you.
I saw that
Yeah, and I
too.
was like,
Yes. I'm like, "Okay, bitch. Okay."
yeah, I'm like, okay, like,
Yeah.
that's true, like, it never goes, "Dumbass." Yeah.
It doesn't go, "Bitch, you're lost.
Yeah, like, "You
You're
stupid."
lost.
Yeah.
That's it. We're going off the cliff."
Yeah, that's it, like, just end it. Like, I'm not even telling you directions
Right.
anymore.
It doesn't
Yeah,
stop the
yeah.
navigation. The
Right,
navigating doesn't stop, and we
right.
feel, it's so true, because when we feel like we're lost, we
Yeah,
feel like we're floating in the middle of the ocean,
yeah,
when in
or that we've
reality,
gone completely off the path, but there could be
exactly.
a side street that gets us right back.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And, like, that's crazy because then you're like, "Alright, so which side streets and side quests do I say yes to, and which ones do I say
And then
no
we have the
to?" And,
decision
like,
paralysis.
yes!
I'm just like,
And then the
"Oh."
frozen. Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
You're like and then I go, "You know what I've been meaning to do is organize my pencil collection." Just down in one of my brand new notebooks that I just bought,
You
like
know what? I'm feeling,
yeah.
okay, new day, new me, new notebook.
I need this notebook for this.
Yes.
And even if I write 2 pages in it, it has its purpose.
New prioritization model.
Yes.
Yes, we're a new to-do list. Let's
Yes.
start fresh. Let's rewrite everything we've already written
Yes.
4 times. Oh my god,
It's
literally.
true though, but, like, for me, because I have complex PTSD
Mhm,
that and, like, trauma and, like, all these other things, right, that I'm just trying to make sense of,
mhm.
I'm getting to a point that not to a point, I am at a point now that I'm like, I won't make sense of it, and, like, being okay with that,
Yes.
and just being like, "You know what?" Because I'm very analytical as much as I am very emotional,
Mm,
I can be very analytical where I'm like, "This doesn't make sense." Like, I would never do that to someone, so I can't understand that decision. I would never do right?
mhm.
And just understanding that it's because I am not them and they are not me, and, like, I've had experiences and I have that empathy, and not everyone has that, which is
Mhm.
that was a kind of dark place for me of understanding of, like, oh, not everyone's empathetic. And, like,
Or have the capacity.
yeah, or, like, even want to.
Speaking of neurodivergence. Hi, with the headphones. Hi, can I help you? With slime? Okay, you can grab the slime and then you gotta go upstairs and you can play with it in our bathroom. Okay? Sound good? Sound good? Okay. Do you want me to help you? No? You know where
Nope.
the slime is? Okay, go get it. Hurry, you've got 20 seconds. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my
Oh my god.
god.
We have to channel the competitiveness and focus. Just tear it off. There you go. Good job. Love you.
Oh my god.
It's the only way I can get her to do anything is to put it on a timer. Like, it makes everything boom, like absolute focus.
It's kinda like, when you have a deadline with
Yeah,
ADHD.
well, literally, no freaking joke. Like, seriously, and
Lock in.
that's the
Yeah.
only way I can get her to do her homework, if this helps any of y'all out there. Literally, she has, like, her 5 pages or whatever, and after a while, like, I know about takes her,
Yeah.
and I go, "You have 2 minutes," and I start the timer, and I put it in front of her,
Yeah.
and she's like, right? And she's like but that's because at least she has, like, a competitive part of her
Yeah.
that's, like, very, like I don't know what that is, and there's a lot to unpack there in terms of, like, where competitive nature comes from and where she gets it from, and, like, I
Yeah.
feel like we're all competitive, but it's like, how do you unlock that? Because we can be competitive for some things and absolutely not give a shit about other things.
Well, I have a whole, theory about Olympians.
Yes,
Like,
please.
truly, I think almost every Olympian has to be neurodivergent with high sensory needs because, nobody else wants to work out that much. Like, nobody wants to feel the
You.
burn that deeply.
Yes.
Like, you you
And
have
the
got.
repetitive I mean,
Yes.
so we both have kids that are
Yeah.
in gymnastics.
Mhm.
Your kid is actually competitive.
Yeah.
Athena's just preteen. But
Yeah.
how many hours is he in the gym?
Um,
I mean, you
10.
have 2
Yeah, I have 2. So I have a 6-year-old and a 9-year-old.
that are both competitive. You have
Mhm.
3 kids, but 2 of them
Yes.
are in competitive
Yeah.
gymnastics.
But my daughter is, a very high level ballerina,
I
and
saw on
she.
your Instagram. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Her hyper focus is ballet.
Yes.
She, like, places top in her exams, and, she calls me the other day, from her dad's crying. I'm like, "Oh my god, what happened?" She's like, "How am I supposed to be a mom to 4 kids, go to Juilliard, start my own ballet company?" And I was like, "Girl, you're 11. Babe." I'm like, "First of all, it's gonna be
Oh
okay."
my God, there's so much to unpack in
I know,
that.
and then she's like, "And I also wanna get, my business degree so that I understand the business of ballet," and I was like, babe," I'm like, "I did the same thing when you were a kid, and I burnt myself out." I was like, "I need you to know something that I didn't know." I'm like, "You have me as a mom." And I was like, "And what I can tell you for certain,
Mhm.
queen, is that I will help you through it all."
Ugh.
And I was like, "And if you wanna have those babies, I'll have the babies while you are on stage doing the things."
I love
I
that.
was like, "So you don't gotta fret.
Yeah.
We're anything you wanna do,
Yeah.
you can."
Yeah.
It's limitless.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
literally limitless.
100%. 100%.
And I'm like, "And I'm gonna be with you every step of the way, and it's gonna be so much fun."
Love
She's like, "You wanna come live at college with me?" I'm like, "You're not gonna want that one day, but
it.
I love that now."
I love the feeling.
Yes, I love that, and I was like, "Yes, I'll come with you." She's like, "'Cause you're a young mom." I had her at 22,
Yeah.
so I was a young mom,
Yeah.
I was
I
a
started
baby.
at 21.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we were babies, having babies, but now it's dope. I love that I'm, a young mom with her,
Yeah.
we can shop at the same stores,
Yeah.
and, I'm still, we're still relevant, okay?
I don't know.
We are.
Is it?
Okay, we are still relevant. We still, we get the jokes, we
We
understand,
want to. We want to, and I think,
yeah.
Rafa was telling me the other day, because he's 18 now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and he was just like, I forgot what it was we were talking about. He told me some big news and about his personal life, and I'm sure you can only imagine. But
Yeah.
I was like, he was like, I love that he goes, we I don't think we could have what we have
Yeah.
if you weren't how you are with me, because I complain very often about how I'm too soft on him. I am so soft with you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
so soft with you. I'm like, people
Yeah.
see this, and that's like, you're not setting your kid up for success. I'm like, it's
Yeah.
all on you, babe. Like, it's
Yeah.
all on you. Like, you're the only person,
Right.
because I'm not making your life hell, which was
Right.
always the sentiment of like, you need to make your kid's life difficult to
That's a
prepare them for
generational,
life.
yeah.
And
As
if
if life wasn't hard enough,
as
by
if
the
life
way.
wasn't hard enough, but at the same time, conflicted, because I think everyone's also different,
Yeah.
and he is also neurodivergent. He absolutely has ADHD. He's not my mini me, but he's definite, like,
Yeah.
he was always there. I was a single
Yeah.
mom for 10 years.
Yeah.
And so I say we grew up together,
Right. Right.
and he's seen me through a lot of shit. He's had a lot of crazy experiences, but now I'm like, bro, like, yes, we made it,
Yeah.
but, like, you're not done.
Yeah. You're just
You're
beginning.
just beginning. So,
Yeah.
like, fucking turn in your goddamn homework,
Right.
first of all.
Right. Like, come on.
Like,
Yeah.
like, I give you
Yeah.
all of the
Right.
reasons, right? Not
Right.
excuses, I give you the reasons.
Right.
I understand, I understand,
Yes.
but we have to find a way to push through, and
Right.
honestly, I hate to think that it is a boy thing, because the statistics are so ridiculously stacked. You, like, kinda can't ignore the fact that, like,
Yeah.
boys just are 3 times more lucky, or more, likely to struggle academically.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's wild. It's, like,
Well,
truly, truly wild.
but I don't think it's a gender thing. I think it's a systemic educational issue.
Really? Please.
Yeah.
I'm like
I know, like, I don't think it's boys. I think
Yeah.
it's the fact that our educational system okay, our educational system really has not been redefined since the industrial days. So the reason why the educational system even started was because they wanted to pump out factory workers, the people that were going to be the leads of factory workers, the like, right?
Right.
So they siloed people and put people on tracks very early in age. Okay, we see that you're going to be here. We see you're going to be here. And if you don't fit into one of those boxes,
Yeah.
but you could be in between,
Yeah.
right? Like, that's where kind of like that divergence thing comes in, where it's like,
Yeah.
I don't fit into any one of these tracks, so I think I'm the problem. They
Which sometimes
also,
they are, but
for sure, sure. I'm all about
this is
accountability.
coming from, like, no joke, 12 years, at least 12 years of just, and a huge part of it was the education system.
Yeah,
His teachers were always chronically bad. One of them was
yeah.
so bad she got fired
See,
after his school year, because of how she was,
right.
specifically with him, how
Yeah,
she was, conducting herself. I mean, and we changed school systems like 4 times.
right.
Um,
But
you know
if you look at European school systems like forest schools and things like
Mhm.
that, it's very interesting the difference of behavior challenges.
Mm.
Okay, so like in other countries, they have forest schools starting
What's
in time.
forest schools?
They have school in the forest,
Really? But
outdoor schools.
where though? Because this isn't all of Europe.
No, but like in the snow and everything. They
Yeah, but
bundle them up. They're
like,
chopping wood. They're doing
like, like, countries, or, like, do you
um
think?
like
Because
Sweden,
okay, yeah.
like
I mean, that
like
makes sense.
yeah,
The Nordics,
the Nordic.
they they've got a
But if you look at Italy, they have, like, Reggio Emilia,
Uh-huh,
and, Montessori actually originated in Italy, but
okay.
when it came here, it got really distorted.
Yeah, that makes
Um,
sense.
we have a way of doing that in
Yeah.
America. Distortion.
Eating something that's so good, and then being like,
Or taking something that's not ours. Yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
and then just being like, "We're gonna make it ours.
fine,
It's
yeah.
ours.
Oh, it's now us.
It's not
Yeah,
ours." Yeah.
but I think that the school system doesn't allow for any expression. I mean,
Yeah.
my profession is a college professor.
Yeah.
And so I teach creative experiences for the
Yeah.
young child. So basically teaching teachers how to give creative experiences to young children. Interesting part about
So
it.
I didn't even know this, but
Yeah.
please continue. I'm
Yeah.
like, I knew you were a college professor. You specialize in child education,
Yeah.
but I didn't know the specificity of it.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
And so, but I have to get my students to be creative themselves first.
Right.
They come into my class like just wanting to do like coloring pages. I'm like, oh no, this is open ended art only.
Yeah.
And like, I will just give them materials and they like are frozen. They're like, what am I supposed to do?
Love
And I'm like, I
that.
know that you come from a system that has always told you what to do, no matter whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
But now we're going to open up a whole different part of your brain. I want you to remember like the moment that you first created something and how that felt. And now I want you to do the same. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So what are like the names of the courses that you teach?
So the one of them was creative experiences for the young child. I also
Okay.
get to teach children's literature, which is so
Oh,
cool. Like, so we talk about how to read a book to kids, how to involve them in a book, what books can do, why it's so important that people start reading even in utero, how reading helps, like how music ties into reading and understanding the tempo of things, and how like the tempo of music helps with reading, because we don't just read like this normally, right? Like
yeah.
there is a tempo to reading, and whether that's everyone's tempo might be different, but there is one,
Yes. Yeah.
right? And so
100%.
that's where that creative experiences comes in with music, movement, and art,
One-
is understanding that also to be creative is also to be a problem solver.
Yes.
So, one of the big questions I propose at the beginning of the class is, how does creativity and problem solving intermingle, right? Because when you think about these kids growing up one day and then getting jobs, one of the things that employers complain about or say that what's missing in a generation is the problem solving. Like there's a problem, but we don't know how to solve. Like that's where creativity comes in. You have to think out of the box.
Yeah.
But if we continue to give kids coloring pages where they don't have to create anything but just shut up and color basically,
Yeah.
that's not getting them to be creative thinkers, right? But if I give you a box and say make a spaceship, you know, it's making them, I'm going to give you these materials. I'm not even going to tell you what to make.
Mhm.
Just create.
Yeah.
It's wild. And then you see in my own class, like the variations of even adult learners.
That's super cool.
It's so cool. And I get so proud.
Oh,
I just like, ah, you did it. Right. Like I'll just give them modeling clay. I'm like, this is going to be a 2-part project. Like you're going to start with this and then we're going to paint it after. And I display it like they do at school. And it's so amazing because like we tap into that inner child.
I was literally just gonna say, I feel like what I'm hearing is
Yeah.
that it's almost like this meta experience
Yeah.
of like, we're going to almost role play
Yes.
like what your children are going to be experiencing. Okay, that's one.
Yes.
But we're healing
Yes.
inner children
Yeah.
first. Like we're accessing the inner child
Yeah.
first, healing that in order to create better pathways of
Yes.
expression outwards that
Yes.
are then going to affect these children in
Mhm.
that same
Yeah.
environment and for those same purposes.
Yeah. I feel so, so grateful and
That's so
blessed. And like,
cool.
it's such like, I don't understate what I get to do.
Yeah.
Like, I feel so, like, truly, I tell them, I'm like, I know you're going to be sick of me, but like, I'm so grateful to be experiencing this time with you. And
Yeah.
I said, and every class is so different depending on the people that are here.
Right. How do you not cry all the time?
I do. I do. I do. I literally get emotional with them and they're like, "Oh goodness." And some do too. But I'm like, "I'm sorry.
It's
I
part of
just
the
love it."
process.
I'm like, "I'm so proud of you."
Yeah.
And like the way that you can see the inner child in them shine
Yes.
when I'm like, "Tell me about your creation."
No.
You know? And then when I put it up on the bulletin boards in a college class,
Yeah.
like literally throughout our classrooms, like
Yeah.
they will go and look for their like picture hung up. And I make sure to do everyone's picture. Like,
Yeah. And because you're also establishing, like, child education is
yes,
not about good, better, best. It's about personal
meeting the whole
pride,
child.
exactly, and
Yes.
personal pride and personal
Yes.
exploration.
But it's also consent, right? So, like,
Mhm.
I say to them, I say, "Can I post your art?" Because some of it draws out really important emotions that they don't want to share,
Right.
that they're just finding themselves. So they're not ready to talk about that.
I love that.
So
Yeah.
I say, "I would love
Yeah.
to show off your process if you're comfortable with that."
Yeah.
And I think that's important for kids too. People forget that kids need consent just as much as adults.
Oh, 100%.
Like, these are
100%.
just we're all humans. They're just tinier,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I joke, I'm like, the bag that we have currently, like, on our shoulders walking in, it's older than the children we're working with. Like, when you think about that, yeah, like, literally, whatever the materials we're working with right now is older than the children that we are working with. Like,
Wow.
that's a weird concept, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, and I
Like, because we
love
forget.
totally. We do forget. I think it's interesting too because there's so much, and I think this is why education is so important, is because of the discussion and the discourse, right? Like
Yes.
having open,
Yeah.
curious conversations
And hearing
brings out
other people's perceptions.
absolutely.
That's why I think even though school might not be for everyone, like,
Sure.
I think people should go to college just for conversations
Yeah.
alone.
Yes. Exposure. It really is about
It's
exposure.
about exposure,
100%.
and it's learning that flexibility
Yeah.
of sitting next to someone that you may, from a fundamental
Yeah.
point, disagree with,
Yes. Yes.
but you have to work with them.
Yeah.
And that's life.
Yes. Yes.
Like, and that is a concept that a lot of people are like, no, I'm just not doing it. And I'm like,
Right.
that's not a choice.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Wouldn't
sorry.
that be nice? Yeah,
I
like
respect your opinion and how
yes,
you feel, and I
yes,
recognize that, and I
yes, and
understand
I
that,
honor it.
and I honor that. There's a couple of books that I love when it comes to specifically this. One is Difficult Conversations,
Mhm.
and the other one is Thanks for the Feedback.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
heard that one. I haven't
Yeah.
read it
Oh,
yet,
it's
though.
great. And then in asterisk, it's like, even if it's bad, poorly delivered, and da da
Right.
da. It's like, but it's great. It's great as someone who how to receive feedback, but
Mhm.
also like how to give feedback, and just
Right,
that
right.
whole, and it
Yeah,
creates this understanding of, we are all just trying to communicate with each other, and we're
right,
all just trying to do better in our own way.
right,
And understanding that, it's like that push and pull that we're experiencing as we go through
right,
life.
right,
And even going back to the consent thing,
right.
right? I talked to a lot of people about this, and I mentioned this to you when we were
Yeah,
talking about another book, Getting the Love You Want, and
yeah,
talking about autonomy,
yeah.
and how as we get older, we're moving out of a place of zero autonomy.
Right, right.
Because when we're children,
Yeah.
everything in our world, from air that we breathe, the food that we put in our mouth,
Mhm.
the how much space we have or don't have, everything is dictated by these gods,
Right.
right? Right? Like, even if they're shitty gods,
Or
like
or
they
demons. Yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Like, they rule our life.
They do.
They are in
That's true.
charge of us, and
Yeah.
they're the only they have
Mhm.
full autonomy. We only have autonomy that they grant us. And
Which
so,
it shouldn't be that
which it
way,
shouldn't be that way. And I
but
think that also, as a new concept in parenting, just sort of like the modern parenting construct, is like, we want to have more curious conversations with our children,
right,
instead of just making assumptions or even just placing our own knowledge on them. We want to go on that curiosity voyage with them.
because I would just wanna add this,
Yeah.
because it's just as important to tell children, "I don't know."
Oh,
Okay?
yes.
Like, "I don't
And
know,
I'm sorry.
and I'm sorry."
I don't know, and
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I think, are two
Yes.
phrases.
Let me get back to you about
Yeah.
that, because that also teaches holding space.
Yes. Yes.
So I try with my kids where they ask these like very gargantuan, I don't even know if that's a word, but you
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like in-depth things when I'm trying to get out of the fucking door, right? Like, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one. Like, I'm gonna need you to put your shoes on. You get in the car. Like,
Yes.
I will remember.
Yeah. Let's put a pin in that.
Yes.
Just put a pin.
Love the way you're thinking. Get in the car.
Yes,
Like,
yes. And
oh my God.
one thing that speaking of, I don't know, I've definitely given this answer when I knew the answer, but I
Mhm.
wasn't prepared to give the answer.
Right.
And I didn't want to lie. And I said, you know what? I'm not sure. And I know specifically for where do babies come from?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not sure. Let me get back to you.
Let me do some research. Let me do some
Let me just see.
research.
No, because sometimes,
Well, so
less information is more.
right. I was gonna say what's important though, like depending on the age of the child, let's say that they're pretty young, okay, and they're like, where do
Yeah.
babies come from? You always want to ask them, why do you want to know? Because then you know why they're asking, because you don't want to give them
Right.
too
Too much.
much
Right.
information. They might be like, well, because I was just wondering what diapers were, right? Like, something like
Right.
where you're like, whoa,
And all
gonna
of a sudden you're like,
traumatize you. Right?
Yeah.
So it's always like, let me answer you with another question.
Right, right, right. I love that
Why?
because actually in the book Difficult
Yeah.
Conversations, it's all about what stories are you telling yourself
Yeah.
and what stories is the other person telling themselves.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
that's kind of like ground zero is like finding that's why they mean like common ground
Right.
is
It's
like
finding the why.
you're
Yeah.
trying to find the perspective from which you are speaking, right?
Yes.
In your story, you have these elements, these people, and they mean
Yes.
these things.
Yeah.
And to the other person, they're over here telling this story with these other people, and
Yeah.
they mean other things.
Yes.
I can't tell you how many times as a child growing up, I was always in this. I have like really strong justice sensitivity. And
Yes.
every time my parents would start arguing, I couldn't help myself. I was always mediating, like as a child.
Yes.
And one of the things that would always be happening was, "You guys are saying the same thing."
Yeah.
I'd literally be like,
You're like,
"You're
I
saying the
see
same thing."
this.
Yeah, but of course, I understand that they were fighting because of something else,
Right.
right?
Right.
But
But it
even
had
in
nothing to do with
right, but
that.
even in those discourses, they were speaking from different perspectives, and
Hmm.
even though they did have the same value systems, they did have the same perspective if
Yeah.
they were speaking from the same perspective, but they were using different
Right.
examples to
Right.
make to make the same point,
And
and
probably
then what
trying to hurt each other.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
And it was like you guys agree with each other, and that always killed me, right? As
Yeah.
a
And it
child, it was
probably
like,
haunted you.
I mean, of course. All the things
We always see
all the
it.
things
Yeah,
that fun
later,
does.
yeah.
Yeah.
The things that just are the shadows of
Yeah, yeah.
like,
And then we
get
just
back in the closet. Yeah.
yeah. Or I just be like, "Yeah, that's my shit.
Yep.
That's my shit." I think I'm more in that era of just like, yeah, that's
Well,
my shit.
yeah. Well, it's interesting because I also read something recently that was like you either can be baggage or luggage. Yeah.
Ooh.
So I was like, that's cool because luggage is you can handle luggage.
Yeah.
You know where to put it. You know how to take it with you.
Right.
Ref-
Baggage is excessive.
is excessive. You have to pay extra for baggage.
Yeah, the extra for baggage. Oh my god,
It's
that's
like a life cost, baby. Yeah.
I love it.
Expensive.
So, I don't
Yeah.
wanna keep you for too long, but
Oh.
I do have some rapid fire
Oh.
questions for you.
Okay. Hit me. Like the thing about rapid fire questions is I could have a podcast on every single one of those
I
all
literally
on its
I like
own.
to say rapid fire
Yeah.
questions with air quotes because
Like,
it is not yeah.
see you in 5 hours.
Let's
Yeah.
literally.
Like,
Okay,
okay.
let's see how far we can go. Alright. What kind of driver are you?
Oh, interesting. Defensive driver.
Ooh, give me an example.
I am hyper vigilant watching the patterns of other drivers to see if I need to slow down or speed up to avoid collisions.
Okay. When you say defensive driver, will you like um overtake someone if you feel like they're being a risky driver, or do you slow
No, I'll
down?
slow down.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. I totally same.
Yeah.
And, like, or if I need to go into another lane and I'm
Yeah, I
next to
will.
somebody,
Yeah.
I'll just slow down instead of
Yes.
speeding up and then going ahead of
Yeah.
them.
It's not worth it.
It's not one,
Like,
it's not worth it, and I'll be real, care way too much about what other people think.
yeah.
I'll be like, "I don't want them to think I'm an asshole. I don't wanna cut them off."
Yeah. Mine's so if I have to cut someone off because I like fucked up, I'll
Yeah,
be
yeah,
like,
yeah. "I'm so sorry." Yeah, literally, I'm like, "I'm sorry."
it's me. I have a problem. I'm like, let me turn the Taylor Swift song on. It's me. Hi.
I'm the problem.
Let me in. I'm sorry. I'm
So
sorry.
bumper sticker one time that was like, "Please let me merge or I'll cry."
Yeah. I think one time, like, I had to stop myself because I wanted to roll down my window and be like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?"
Okay.
Like,
Do we need to talk? 'Cause we got
yeah, we
like,
have 30
see
seconds.
you.
Yeah, right.
You are seen.
Your emotions are valid. You just cannot shit on everyone else. Like, what you're feeling's great. And yes, but like, don't be so, don't. Dude, I'm about to cry.
Yeah.
You flip me off, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Yeah.
Literally. Yeah.
So no, that's the kind of driver I am is
I love that.
slow down,
Samesies.
watch, you know. I
Samesies.
feel like that's a very trauma response for us though, is
Makes
to
sense.
like slow down and kind of like,
I don't wanna
"Oh,
engage
who's
if I
gonna
don't have
hurt
to.
me?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like who's gonna hurt me?
Yeah. But and then if we're in that situation
Mhm.
where like something
Yeah.
happens, I'm first one in, last one out. Like
Yeah.
I like Boston Pilar comes out and I'm like, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Like let's fucking go. Like like you do not know me.
Yeah.
Like you don't know
You
me.
have no idea
Let's
the
fucking go.
rage box.
I have
Yeah.
a whole other fucking category of self
I've been waiting.
Yes. that completely disassociates from hypervigilance from trauma, bitch.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, I literally like, yeah. Once this opens, you can't
Yeah.
close it
Yeah.
until it's done.
Yeah.
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 I get that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially if my babies are in the car. I'm like,
Oh,
you were about to harm my baby.
get my babies.
My babies. I'm mama bear as fuck. Like, don't fuck with my kids.
Yeah.
I will do
Yeah.
what I have to do to protect my cubs. Like, try me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
please try me
Totally.
because, like, I will scorch this motherfucker
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
make them feel safe.
Yeah.
Even if it's perceived safety. I don't fucking care.
I don't really care. I think that, especially for people who don't normally stand up for themselves, having children is a gift
Yeah.
because all of a sudden you access that part of yourself
Yeah. And it's
where you're like,
healing.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, going back to like parenting the self, right? It's
Yeah.
like, it's just, yeah, it's awesome. How often do you do laundry?
Every fucking
Do
day.
you really?
But do I put it away? No. Girl,
Oh, so you wash and dry every day.
one of them.
That's-
We don't complete the cycle, bitch. We just started.
okay.
Girl.
We saw this one thing where it was like, do not say anything about the fact that I have started the dryer 4 times.
Yeah.
We are not ready to fold the laundry.
Yeah, yeah. Like that has to stay in its box.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right now,
Yep.
it's not time.
Yeah. God, fucking laundry. And
Literally.
dishes. It's just like
Girl.
literally like it's like nails on a chalkboard. Like, do I have to?
I think I feel like it is the quiet violence
Yes.
involved in being a parent.
Yeah.
And I say parent obviously because there are default dads
Yeah.
and but as a default parent, I feel like laundry
Oh,
is that explicit. There's a lot of implicit things where it's
yeah.
like, it's a little of a
Yeah.
lot or a lot of a little. But laundry is like explicit quiet violence
Well,
on the domestic life.
yeah, but it's interesting you say that because, like, I complain about the laundry to people, and people that are not neurodivergent are just like, just do it. And I'm
Oh
like,
my god, really?
yeah, like, I'm like, thanks, Nike. Like,
Just do it.
I never thought about that. Now that you seem to
Go
just do it.
figure.
Shit.
That's such a
Oh my God. Okay, and then they'll be like, "Well, have your kids help you." I'm like,
Oh, oh.
"Okay." I was like, "Do you not realize that, like, I have 3 neurodivergent children? Do you know what it's like for us to, like,
Yeah, people
just"
don't get it. They don't. And I
and
honestly,
I hate the judgment that comes with it, like,
yeah, yeah,
or the what I'm like,
yeah,
"Oh my
yeah,
oh my god."
yeah.
I'm like, "You think it's
It's
hard for me to do it, and you think I can somehow teach these tiny humans to do something I can't fucking do?
I can't even do,
Like,
yeah, no.
what kind of pressure is that? Like, own my sacred space has 17,000 loads of laundry not put away.
That's on
Fuck it."
that is my favorite thing, honestly, about when I was a single parent, was, like, absolutely 0 judgment,
Yeah,
because it was just you. But you had full autonomy,
yeah,
and it was just like, that's it. What you say goes, and what you
yeah.
don't do is fine.
Well, what's beautiful too is that, like, when you find other single moms too, like, so
Yeah.
I have someone that came into my life, like, we met because our ex-husbands had worked together.
Ah, nice, nice,
Turns
nice.
out, we have very similar
Ooh,
stories, but, like,
interesting.
anyway, she and I are neurodivergent, traumatized neurodivergent. And so we will call each other and just be like, "Look, should we smoke a joint, clean each other's houses, and we'll swap?" It's
'Cause it would
so
be easier.
yeah,
Is that
yeah.
not crazy
Literally,
to
because I
clean
need a
someone else?
babysitter. No, I'm serious. Like, if we just sit with each other while, like, we do things around the house,
Yeah.
I don't know, that just speaks to how we were not created to be alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were not
Totally.
created to be alone.
Totally.
And so even just having someone sit in my presence that is a safe person,
Oh, yeah.
I can focus better.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. It's
And
grounding. It's
yes,
the
but
energy is
this is
grounding.
what literally I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole here. I think this all goes back to attachment theory. Truly.
Interesting.
I think so much of neurodivergence is this lack of safety from a
Mm,
very young age.
mm,
We know that, like, when kids cry it out, their brains,
mhm.
they literally grow differently.
Yeah.
Like, we need safety
Yeah.
or perceived safety,
Right. 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 Right.
okay?
Yeah.
Because they've learned through
Well,
trauma.
probably depends on the neurodivergence too.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course, of course.
Yeah. But
But
I totally see that, where you're
yeah,
like, it's hard to see the difference between certain
yeah.
characteristics of neurodivergence, and is that, from
Complex PTSD.
exactly, is that just
Well, I think complex PTSD is under the umbrella should be under the umbrella of neurodivergence
oh, yeah.
because trauma literally reshapes your brain. We
Right.
know this.
Right.
Like, this has been studied
Yeah. It's
with
literally about,
pictures
like,
of the brain and, like, functional MRIs. Like, I could nerd out on neurology and, like,
yes,
all
which we will do next time,
yes, because
because
yeah, no, but my whole thing is that, like, but it's a societal thing too where it's just like we force moms back to work right after giving birth. Like, it's just crazy, but if we just, like, had this time, and it doesn't have to be a mom or a dad, it's just a secure caregiver,
mhm,
right?
100%.
Like, and I say perceived safety because we know that, speaking as a trauma-informed caregiver, and we know that people can go through really insane shit, but that if they have someone that helps
Yes.
them process it,
Oh, absolutely.
the trauma comes from not having anyone to process it
Right.
with.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, the lack of positive coping.
Yeah, or the lack of just connection, the
Mhm.
lack of "you're not alone."
Right.
Because when we as humans feel alone, we're stuck in this fight or flight. I have to survive.
Yeah.
I have to survive.
Yeah.
So it's pretty wild when you think about
Oh
that.
my god. Okay, that's for next time.
I know, right? I told you, girl.
I know. I was prepared. I was prepared.
Yeah. That came
Um,
from laundry, babe. Yeah.
from laundry. Full circle.
That came from laundry. Okay.
Nice.
So, all that to say, in conclusion, henceforth,
Vis-a-vis the
somebody needs to be with me.
someone needs to hold my hand
Just
and
tell me, yeah, yes. Just give me a yes, queen. I love when you fold those shirts. Yeah. I'm so proud of you. Yeah.
yes. Oh,
It's that
100%.
inner child.
We can all have that.
Uh,
That's why I need to watch something while I'm doing laundry. I can't feel alone while I'm doing laundry.
yeah. Oh god.
Okay,
Just
last
FaceTime me, okay?
question. Yeah.
We'll do it together.
Yes.
Is this our laundry hour? Yeah. Let's
Let's
get our
scream
scream
it.
out. Scream, and then we will do it. We will do it.
All right, last question. Do you resonate with your sun sign?
Okay.
What is your sun sign?
Okay, you told me and I, like, don't
Oh, wait, are you fucking kidding? Hear about her big 3 because maybe she doesn't know her big 3,
I'm
but she
just
should know what her sun sign is.
I think I read it was, like, Cancer rising or something. Is that the right thing?
That's rising.
Okay, so let me tell you something.
When's your birthday?
October
Um,
6th.
so you're a Libra.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you were like, yes,
Yeah.
that's it.
Is that the sun sign?
That's a sun sign. Yeah,
Is
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
is that what those are?
That's your sun sign. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, rising is the sign that's in your first house.
See, we need to have a whole nother
Love
hours
this.
long because
To
I
break it
don't
down.
yes, because, like, I'm just new to all of this. I'm so new,
Yeah, yeah.
and it will become a hyperfixation if I allow it. But right now
I have so many books.
yes.
Good ones.
Right now
There's a lot of, there's a lot of pop
oh, yeah.
astrology out
I'm
there.
very much a Libra too.
Yeah.
Like, where I'm, like,
Yeah.
I'm constantly trying to do the balancing
Yeah.
thing and, like, seeing yeah. I feel very much a Libra,
Okay.
all the way down to, like, what do I eat? All the way down to that. But I didn't realize that's my sun sign.
That's your sun sign.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
Libra.
You're like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Hello.
it.
Hello. Yeah. I just didn't know. Like, you gave me I am so grateful to you because you gave me so much information on, like, my stars and, like, all of that. And it's so interesting too because, to be honest with you, ever since I was a little girl, I've been so drawn to the stars. Like, so drawn to the stars. Like, from a young age, like, my parents, like, had a boat. We would go out on the boat in the pitch black on a lake and just look up. And, like, the way that you like, that is so I have to thank my parents for that, like, like, there are some things where it's just, like, looking up and just
Yeah.
watching the world, like, it was just
Yeah.
I'll never forget, so, like, my favorite constellation has always been Orion and Orion's belt.
Oh,
I don't know why,
yeah.
I couldn't tell you why.
It's also super identifiable because you're like, boop,
That's
boop,
probably that.
boop.
But you know what's weird about this? Okay, so one of my friends that, like, literally is, like I feel like she's my soul sister.
Yeah.
Like, her family constellation has always been Orion. Yeah, like,
Oh,
she's always
wow.
been told, I don't know why or how,
Yeah.
that, like, is that even a thing? Family constellations?
I mean,
I don't even know.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff.
But I told her, I was like, "Yeah, my favorite constellation is this," like, probably because it was identifiable, like, in Beetlejuice, like, like,
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
But I just always love the symmetry of the 3.
Yeah.
Like,
Same.
of Orion's belt too,
Yeah.
and so she's like, "That's so crazy because I have this, like, written thing from my grandma that, like, our
Wow.
thing was Orion." Like, I was like, "What? We slided down Orion's belt together at one point, like, what is this?" Like,
Love
isn't that
that.
wild?
That's super cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we definitely have to get
We do, like, because
astrology.
I wanted to come over and, like, really hear, like, what all of that meant because it was so much information that I, like, had some crazy cognitive
Yeah.
dissonance, but I
Yeah.
didn't have time
Yeah, yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
sit
yeah.
in the
And
dissonance.
you've got it. Yeah, yeah, totally.
Like,
I love chart and everything.
Yeah,
Because then
I'm
you can say
down.
like the feedback and the questions and everything that
Yeah,
comes with all of that.
so cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, and it's so crazy too because, like well, we don't have to record this, but
It's happening. It's fine.
but, like, remember how you told me, like, dead ass, like, "This person
Oh, yeah.
is not your person."
Yeah.
And I was like, "No!" And I'm
And I
like
even specifically told you, I was like, this is why I hesitate to tell people about their relationships because
yeah.
and you did exactly.
I know, I know.
I was
Hey,
like,
man, it was a low
you know,
frequency
but it
moment,
was
okay?
fine because you came around.
Yes, I did, and honestly, like, he was not my
Yeah.
person, and I did gain good, like, lessons from him,
Yeah.
and I hope
Yeah.
him well,
Absolutely. I
but
love that.
I hope him well from a distance.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, it doesn't mean that like don't care. Like, I hope, like,
1,000%.
you know, I
Doesn't mean you don't love him. You
yeah,
can
but, like,
love like,
we can't be together.
as
Yeah.
humans, we need to love
Yes.
each other, we need to accept, and we need to just
And,
allow
like
people to be who they are,
yeah,
but it does not mean they need to
right.
be in our
Yeah.
space
Yes.
fucking us.
Literally.
Like
Metaphorically, all of it. All of
metaphorically,
it.
literally.
All of
Yes,
it.
yes. Thank you for doing this.
Oh, no,
You're
thank you for
amazing.
having
Yeah, of
you're
course.
amazing.
No,
You
we're
know
gonna
that?
do this again.
We have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. I love you.
I love you. You really like, I actually love you. I do.
I love you.